So they asked Trump on Good Morning America about Warren Buffett's article in the New York Times saying tax the rich. He had some funny comments and some interesting comments. First on oil.
If you go back to certain companies, for us to be subsidizing oil companies is absolutely insane. And frankly, the oil companies really facilitate OPEC. The worst abuser we have is OPEC.
Sounds like this is where you part company with the Tea Party and many in the House. You would be willing to close those loopholes on the oil companies as part of a deficit.
Oh, absolutely. I think when explained to the Tea Party, I can't imagine anybody's going to stick up for ExxonMobil or some of these big oil companies that are making a fortune and paying relatively little in tax.
Well, you lack imagination, my friend. 100% of the Republican Party sticks up for those oil subsidies. How do I know? They took a vote. Every single Republican said to maintain the oil subsidies. They range from $40 to $70 billion in subsidies over the next decade. We're doing all these cutting, and we can't cut that. That's supposed to incentivize them to drill for oil. They make more money than any other company in the world. They have all the incentive in the world. Even Donald Trump can't defend it, right? But all the Republican Party does. He's right about the voters. The voters don't defend it, but the politicians do because they get paid by ExxonMobil. Now, the second part of this is a little amusing. Listen to the wordplay here.
I can also tell you that a lot of people will go elsewhere to do business if you start taxing.
Well, and I deal with isn't much for a billionaire.
Well, I deal with Wall Street all the time. You're going to have a mass exodus, but yeah, I'd be willing. I put country first. A lot of people don't necessarily put country first. They're going to say, thank you very much, President Obama. It's very unpatriotic. They're not patriotic. In many cases, they're not patriotic. They're business machines. And they're going to say, thank you very much, George. I appreciate you letting us know. We're moving to Switzerland. And then you know how much you get? Nothing.
All right. Now, understand Trump is totally disingenuous, okay? He says, oh, I'd be patriotic and I'd pay more taxes like Warren Buffett suggests. But, you know, other people won't. They'll move out of the country. Then we won't get anything. So what can I do? All right, fine. Let's keep taxes really low for rich people like me. So I don't believe him for a second when he says patriotically he would pay. Look, if they raise his taxes, he'd have to pay more taxes. Otherwise, he'd go to jail. So, yes, he would pay the taxes, right? But it's not like he wants the taxes raised for himself. You could tell. It's obvious, right? Now, having said that, look at how Warren Buffett has changed the conversation, though. And that's why I was so excited when I saw that op-ed, that I thought it was so important, okay? Because now he's got Donald Trump talking about corporate machines that only care about profits and that are not patriotic at all. And that part is absolutely true. So all of a sudden, the American population is being exposed to the idea of, hey, you know what? Oil companies are getting subsidies they don't deserve, and corporate machines don't give a damn about you. They're not American, and they're not patriotic, and they will try to avoid American taxes at all costs. Now, are those the people that we should be catering to? And why are our politicians catering to those guys? Those are important questions, and I love that Warren Buffett brought those to the fore so we can have that discussion.